dude wasn't even nowhere near, though.
Jason Myers to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. I think they go until they stop me from doing something.
Yeah.
Who that? Hold on, I'm see what the nigga saying. They got a mic. Let's see what the fuck the nigga saying. Who fumbled?
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
All day. You waiting on this ad whooping all day.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 18 yards, first down Niners. Looks pretty evident.
How much time you play? 3 times?
Same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
But when you've got a big-time target,
we gotta play like 3 times.
The flip side is, shouldn't the defense know that? They should be better prepared.
Absolutely. They're going to have to step up and in a hurry. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Niner first. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Well, one of the big questions in the lead up to Super Bowl 54.
I'll be playing Ultimate Team Mutt. All right, I better play that.
In that NFC Championship game against Green Bay, and you thought, oh boy, that doesn't look good. Separated shoulder, pop back into place, and he wants to give it a go.
And you understand that. I mean, the chance to get to the Super Bowl and play. He's been there once before, but that was with Atlanta, and that was a 28-3 game. That lead that they gave up against New England. He wants to try and get a ring himself. So, if at all possible.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go. Keep going, boys, moving.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
Check.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. On 3rd down, Carson. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
9:54. I don't even know why this team showed up. 49, check 49. 14, got it. Switch. Good.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the ball on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
They run it with Carson. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Run left. Motion.
Now a give right side. It's Carson, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Six 0 our score after 1. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Carson, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They run for it with Carson, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you give them 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo.
Well, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Carson. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 34 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go! Here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Flushed out right, on the run.
Oh, man, I throw it so far.
And it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Tighten up, tighten up. Go.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Wilson. They set up the screen to Penny. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Penny, a first down carry.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
You better be afraid of me.
From the 24, Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Gun.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. 1 Omaha.
On first down, Coleman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman. As the first half is winding down. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
I think because I'm live streaming on YouTube.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I'll go special.
To try again after the sack. Wilson. That one going to be complete.
Nigga, what?
More. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
As opposed to Richard Sherman, that's his own.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down now, it's Carson, and he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Hey, 0-0-0.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. D Ford, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Touch 50.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He's got Lockett. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Lockett. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have once again taken the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line here. So they'll be unable to bump this lead up to a field goal as it remains a 1-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 18 yards, first down Niners.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Here we go, here we go. 180! 150! Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he rifles one incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On second down, it's Coleman. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
And it's 3rd down. Here we go. Black 80!
They will run again with Coleman. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but now it's 3rd and goal. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. It's Coleman here. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. That a 92-yard kick return as his guys are able to regain the lead. They had just relinquished the lead on the field goal. Ensuing kickoff, they get that lead right back.
So does this come under the heading of you can't keep a good team down?
There you go. That works. Eye for an eye.
I'm with you on that one. Just to be able to break back immediately. Not down at all. No heads down after giving up the lead and coming right back at them. And a special team score, that's like gold in a coach's manual.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots. No different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, Coleman. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. To throw is Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Wilson to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, now I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Gold with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Metcalf once again the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Now the Niners get there and bring him down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how...
I'm all black.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the kick. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
Yep.
Let's go, baby.
I like to go first. I like to go first.
Here we go.
You can't hold me. Got all the DBs out here. You know I'm finna run on this shit.
21.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down
You better got that safety.
35-yard line. A good pickup there,
You better got that
26
safety,
yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
Yeah, I'm just watching you the whole time. We're going to just go the other way.
If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice
It is,
start
bro.
for them.
I'm throwing the lane. That's why he's stopping right there.
Goes a
Because I'm
first
throwing it
down for
right
San
there.
Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Bro, your guy ain't making time. That's a linebacker that he not fast enough, bro. I'm watching all day, bro. I play
First
football.
and 10 at the 19.
Damn.
And he swallowed up right near
He
the
not
line of
fast enough. That's why I'm
scrimmage.
throwing it right there. He's not
No
fast
gain on
enough.
the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
What an advantage having a lead guy
I know
on the
that.
defensive line, because not only does he take up the space
not fast enough,
and let
bro.
the linebackers run free, but he can
Check
also
that
make
right here.
plays himself, as we just...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 19 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down
Oh,
the
I can
field
kick
and
now.
score on the opening drive.
You can't.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short.
That's what I kicked it to.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Williams. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Attack! Alpha! 54 miles.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it is incomplete.
I told you,
certainly
bro.
an interesting call there to
you
go
don't
for
listen.
it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
I told you, bro. You don't listen, bro.
A bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
Just listen, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Listen.
You're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them.
What you in, fofo?
I mean, that's how you have to spin
You just start running?
That you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it
Bro, you
there
can't stop
because
nothing
you
I
guys
do.
are so good. I'm not worried about that.
Oh, man. I ain't got a good one hand. What the fuck?
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
And meanwhile, a pass that should have been...
I forgot to put that. I put the bend through or something. Bro, you can't stop me. You can't hold me, bro. What good with that? Get down, boy. That's why I'm tripping.
Intercepted, but it winds up
incomplete.
Why
is not saving you?
To get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Damn.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to Samuel. 13 yards there and a Niner first. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him.
They
certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they would have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said?
What y'all doing, bro?
That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo on first down. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.